Hi, my name is hugh-sung. I'm a classical pianist. I'm on the faculty of the Curtis Institute of Music, which is a conservatory in Philadelphia. And I'm one of these anomalies where I'm a classical, old-fashioned musician that's also very much into current technologies. And actually, one of the interesting things I did recently was I was giving a lecture on the history of keyboard instruments and examining the science and the engineering and the mathematical marvels that pianos themselves have undergone for thousands of years, beginning 300 BC with the ancient Greek hydraulis, a hydraulic keyboard instrument, 300 BC. And it's seeing how those overtones, the scale systems, and everything, I've been realizing that musicians have always been at the cutting edge, the cusp of technology. Now, my newest project for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, has been trying to find a new way, maybe not a new way, but a comfortable way to integrate visuals with music. Now, this is not a new concept. Visualizing music has actually been going on for hundreds of years. One of the earliest recorded features of this was the magic lantern organ, which is actually a mechanical organ that would, apparently you would push a key, and each key would correspond to a colored piece of glass, which would kind of come over candlelight. And then so you'd have literally a light show. So people have been trying to do visualizations for music for a very, very long time. And of course, when I was young, one of my favorite things to watch was Fantasia. I thought that was the perfect marriage of visuals and music for several reasons. I mean, one of the things we can do is we can try to express music as visuals in an abstract way with just colors. In fact, Scriabin had his own, many composers had their own color theory, associating specific notes with specific colors or specific textures. Problem with that, that's called synesthesia, by the way, the sense of visualizing sound. The problem is synesthesia is not a universal, adaptable skill. Everybody has their own unique interpretation. So what may be red for one person may turn out to be blue for somebody else. Okay? So they're very kind of personalized things, which can be a wonderful thing. One of my goals for my version of visual music is to try to break down the components of musical language so that it's understandable to anyone. We're going to be working on two pieces by Debussy. And this is a really good launching pad, I think, because Debussy represented the school of music and art that really, again, tried to fuse a lot of these art forms together. Visual painting, Manet and Renoir and all the French school, they were trying to find literature and painting and music and fuse them into one form to see if they couldn't find this universal art form. So let's explore Passando, which means the goldfish. Okay? So I thought what we'd do is we would take the goldfish or the fish theme or an underwater theme and kind of run with it too. I almost forgot to mention, wait a minute, before we even start this, before we start assigning numbers, the fun of this is going to be at the end, we'll have a performance piece that will be performed tonight with your artwork. Okay? So it is going to be like a visual storybook of the piece that you help us to interpret. All I'm giving you guys is the title and the sound of the music. And I would let you guys loose with the help of our wonderful artists here to kind of come up with a flow. Again, theme, flow. I'm not looking for professional Disney-esque or Renoir or any professional paintings. I'm looking for honest interpretations. And even if it's just swaths of color or just random, spots or impressions, or even something very specific. If you just draw a fish in a goldfish in a bowl, that's great. Okay, but the point is, this will be my technology is kind of I'm going to be able to synchronize your images with the sentences that occur in the music. The day of insanity. So, I'm just leaving the V room. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but I just left the V room where I have lived the last 5-6 hours non-stop programming. We had a morning workshop where we had participants creating artwork for 2 Debussy pieces, and then I spent 6 hours straight programming them all into the Visual-Recital template. Cross our fingers, hope this works. I'm going to the restroom right now. You don't need to hear that. Okay, but anyway, in just a few seconds I'll show you backstage and then stage. So this is all part of the Mad Cow Festival. Yes. Okay, so be back in a second. Okay, now we're heading into the performance space, and you get to see the madness that is my new digital piano life. So here we are, performance space. And we're walking, we're videotaping, we're walking. And here you see all the seats behind me, very nice space. Okay, you see the dancers preparing their stuff. And you see the madness that is my setup all back there, speakers, digital piano, and all. So, cross our fingers, hope it all works.
Okay, we're